So the next major question in Siman Bet of HaEzer is with regards to, does a person who comes and asserts that they're Jewish, does he need proof that he or she is Jewish? Or can we accept if a person says that they're Jewish, that they are Jewish? And this question, of course, is still relevant today, and definitely Bati didn't deal with this extensively today. But definitely in the past days, even more, a person comes from a new country. A person comes from one of the Middle Eastern countries to England or to America or to Australia, and they assert that they are Jewish. Can we accept that they're Jewish? Let's say they know the Jewish practices, they know how to pray, but can we just accept them? Can we allow his daughter to marry someone from the community's son and vice versa? And this is a major topic, and Mr. Hashem, we're going to go through it systematically and try to understand the sources in the Gemara through to the Rishonim and through to contemporary psak and practice of Bati Din across the world. So let's start right from the beginning. Two stories from the Gemara. First story is the Gemara in Pesachim, the beginning of Pesachim. There was a non-Jew who used to take pride in the fact he was able to trick the Jewish people in giving him from the Korban Pesach. The Gemara tells us a story about this non-Jewish person who would, each year he would go to the Yerushalayim, to the Bet HaMikdash at the time of the Chag, and especially on Pesach, and he would eat from the Korban Pesach. Now remember, the Torah says very clearly in Parashat Bo, a non-Jewish person, a non-Jewish person is forbidden to eat from the Korban Pesach. The Korban Pesach is a brit, it's a covenant between Am Yisrael and HaKadosh Baruch Hu, and therefore it's not allowed for a non-Jew to take part in that brit. And so he came back and to his wherever he was in the north of Israel, and he was living there, and he came and told other people, look, I managed to trick the rabbis, I managed to go against the Torah. The Torah says a non-Jewish person don't have to eat the Korban Pesach, and I managed to eat from it. This story got around to Rabbi Yehuda ben Betera, who was living in the north. And Rabbi Yehuda ben Betera decided to use a bit of deceptiveness, a bit of deception to catch this person out. So he tells him, when you went, what did they give you? Did they give you from the aliyah, from the tail of the korban? And he said no, they didn't give me. So Rabbi Yehuda ben Betera tells him, if you really want to be clever, next time you go, ask to be given from the tail. So next year he goes up and he asks, I want to eat the Korban Pesach from the tail. They said to him, what do you mean? Then the Kohanim are thinking to themselves, the tail isn't given to people to eat, it's given to the Mizbeach. It's eaten, it's consumed on them, it's burnt and consumed on the Mizbeach. And they asked him, who told you to do this? And the person says back, Rabbi Yehuda ben Betera, he told me to ask for this. And then they realized, why would Rabbi Yehuda ben Betera, the great Hacham, why would he tell this person to ask for this part of the animal which is clearly forbidden for a person to eat? It goes to the Mizbeach. And they checked and they investigated and they realized this person wasn't Jewish. And the Gemara says, look how clever Rabbi Yehuda was, that he's in the north, but still he managed to trap someone in Yerushalayim in the south. Now from this Gemara, it seems to be until Rabbi Yehuda caught him out, until he tricked him with this question, he used to present himself, and he was given Korban Pesach to eat. And nobody asked any question, show me a proof that you're Jewish when he's coming to Korban Pesach. That's clear. Everyone agrees that this Gemara shows very clearly when it comes to Korban Pesach, there was no question needed, no verification needed to check whether someone is Jewish or not. That's Gemara number one. Now, perhaps you want to distinguish and say that's only with eating the Korban Pesach, but marriage is different. Okay, that's something we'll discuss. But clearly you see from the Gemara here that when it comes to eating the Korban Pesach, in normal circumstances, a person who comes, we know who he is or she is, and presents themselves to want to eat the Korban Pesach, they were given to eat the Korban Pesach. That's story number one. Story number two in the Gemara. A person came to Rava and told Rava, and the story was that this person, his father wasn't Jewish, but his mother was Jewish. And of course, we know halachically that's a kosher person, but people didn't want to marry into his family because it's in a pure lineage, right? So he complained to Rav, said, I can't get married. So Rava said to him, you've got two options. Either marry someone like you, i.e. a girl whose father is not Jewish and mother is Jewish, and that you'll find that. Alternatively, move to another city, move to another place. That's what Rava tells him. Now, what's the purpose of moving to another place? If you move to another place, they're going to investigate you and check you there. It seems to be that even here in the context of marriage, the Rav is saying if you move to another city and say that you're Jewish, which he was, that's the truth, there's nothing not true about that, then he'll be accepted as a fully fledged Jew, and people will think he's got pure lineage, and he'll be able to marry Jewish girls who both their father and their mother are Jewish. So these are two Gemarot, and of course the Rishonim discuss and debate this, but Hashem will move on that tomorrow. But these are the two primary sources with regards to this question.